Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is still Cresa and I'm a creative reuse specialist at Turnip Green. Today I'm going to be walking you through a couple really simple ways to make a little greenhouse for your houseplants. A few different ways that you can go about it, all of which are ways that I've tried myself and had good results with. So hopefully you can too, and we'll get into that a little bit more later. But first, some housekeeping for those of you who don't know who we are. As I said before, my name is Cresa. I'm a creative reuse specialist with Turnip Green. And what we do at Turnip Green Creative Reuse is we foster sustainability through creativity and through reuse. And we go about that a few different ways, one of which is our Creative Reuse Center, which is on a normal day, full of items that have been donated to us from people all over the community. Those items get to come live in our shop where they are picked up and taken home by people just like you who get to give them a brand new life and do all sorts of cool things with them. And one of the awesome things about our shop is that it's pay what you can. We want to remain accessible to the community. And so we don't set prices on the items that have been donated to us. And we also have our Green Gallery, which features reuse artists. And we also have after school programs where we get to teach kids about the environment and about creativity. And if any of that resonated with you, then you can always support us by going to the link of our website. It's going to be down in the description. You can shop our online shop, or you can give us a donation if you feel compelled to out of the kindness of your heart. And we also would appreciate it if you could just like, comment, share, subscribe, share these videos, share our social media, all of which is also going to be down there in the description. Just get the word out about Turnip Green because more people could probably benefit from a place like this. All right, so now we're going to get into the fun part. And like I said, we're making a few different types of greenhouses today. Real simple. You can use things that you probably already have around the house or have really quick access to. The first thing I'm going to use, you may or may not actually have, but it's cool if you don't. You can find something like it. First thing is just this little plastic container. If you have a Tupperware or a glass container, it doesn't have to be plastic. It has to be clear. That's the main thing. Real simple. You just plants are under here. Light comes in, gets trapped under here. Plants get all warm and toasty. Now you don't want them to get too warm and toasty because you don't want to have them in a sealed environment that is warm and moist because that's how you get mold. Trust me, that's how you get mold. So what I do is I try to prop up one end or I'll have it so that it's propped up all the way around, so there's an inch or so space under it so it can breathe, or you can punch holes, however you want to go about that, but just make sure it can breathe. You don't want to see your hard-earned seedlings succumb to mold. Trust me, you don't. You can also use food containers. I've seen some of the plastic to-go containers, those work just fine because you can open and close those and they can kind of stay cracked. Those are really good. This I think had silverware or something like plasticware in it at some point. Something else you can use. Those are nice if you have a bunch of little ones that you want to use, or if you just have one larger one that you want to keep covered. Again, you can get different types of shapes and sizes of containers depending on whatever your need is. You could use a giant bowl. It doesn't really matter as long as it is clear and as long as you give it room to breathe. Now, if you want to do something smaller, you can always just use a bottle. I discovered this because I have a cat who doesn't understand that plants don't all belong in her mouth. So in order to actually be able to be happy and have plants like I want, I figured out, okay, well, we got to hide this from her. And this is the best way too. She doesn't have thumbs, so she can't get around this. And it's real simple. You just cut a bottle in half and you use either side. Just cover it. Little plants in here, just growing, thriving. And same on this side. With this, with the actual bottle side of it, it's cool because you can let it breathe that way. You don't have to worry about airing it out, putting any holes or anything in it. With the other side, I would definitely suggest punching holes either on the side, on the top, or however you want to go about that. But that's the main thing. Make sure it can still breathe. And yeah, if you want to just have an individual one, but you want a bigger one, use like a 2-liter if you have a larger plant that you're trying to give some TLC to. All right, that's all I have for you today for this little project. Hopefully that helps. I like using really simple things, and these are items that you can probably easily get your hands on if given the opportunity. All right, so once again, I'll say if you want to support us, please, 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 you can click those links down in the description. You can go to our website, you can donate or shop our online store. Also, comment, like, subscribe, share this video, tell everyone you know about Turnip Green. And thank you all so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next video. Bye.